So hi guys, so I have reached at Maple Ridge station. So I'm on a way to my destination to start my project on the invasive species. On a way to my meet my team and the project members. Let's see. Here are some cinematic shots. So hi guys, I have reached the location from where I would start my project to remove the invasive species from an environment, and also I will meet my teammates
This
and
is the area
group
where we
members here. So let's go. So we have reached our walking part for our documentary, and we are through. So my name is Ashri Singh.
My name is Shagandeep Khan. So it was amazing experience that we had together today. Sorry for that.
Now I am going to do some work. So let's go and have some fun there. Go.
Fun activities, doing invasive plant removal, litter pickups, and so many more. Because ultimately our goal is to create lasting, meaningful connections and to empower people to take care of their own overall health and well-being as well. So I'm very excited to be here. I recently joined the team last fall, so I'm still fairly new, but it's been so incredibly rewarding getting to meet all of the lovely community members that come out, and that for me is also very empowering. So thank you all so much for being here. I'd also like to mention today we're being joined by Maple Ridge City Councillor Ahmed Youssef. Thank you so much, Councillor Youssef, also Lifetime Arms member. Would you like to say a few words?
No, just really want to extend my gratitude for y'all coming out, putting your time and efforts into our beautiful community and maintaining this pristine nature that we're so blessed to have.
Acknowledge that this activity is taking place today on the traditional and unceded territory of Coast Salish First Nations peoples who have stewarded this land for many, many generations. And we're very fortunate and privileged to be here today and continue on that stewardship through this activity and future ones as well. So that being said, I'd love to give Greta, wherever she is, a second to give a little background on what ARMS does and their work in the park as well. Thanks. We cut down these stems, these canes. We use our pruners, and we can also use these loppers, which are really handy for the especially thick ones. And once we've gotten about a foot from the ground, we're going to start using our shovel to dig out the roots. So I'm just going to show you with an example right over here. So I already found a nice long blackberry stem here that I can tell is coming down from a root right here. So once I've found that root, what I want to do is take my shovel and start digging all the way around, not too close to where the root is, but not too far, because I want to be able to get a good grip on the plant to get it out of the ground. So I'm going to dig down on all sides, and lucky for us, the ground is really soft today. So you might not have to use as much of your body weight as you otherwise would have, because sometimes, let me tell you, I'm pounding into the ground for this, but today it is nice and easy. So once you've gone around and you've loosened up the soil a bit, you're going to want to take the shovel out. You're going to want to get down as close as possible. Keep a straight back. Make sure not to be hunched over so that you're not hurting your back. You're going to grab the root as close to the soil and to the ground as possible, and you're going to give it a good yank. Now you might be met with some resistance, and that's totally okay. It just means you're gonna have to put in some more work with your shovel, in which case it's a really great idea to work as a team. Sometimes you might want to be the one pulling, sometimes you might be the one digging, and it really helps to have someone there that can support you in the process. And the cool thing about blackberries too is that these roots can grow very, very long and thick. What they have is called a crown, and that's where all of the nutrients of the plant are stored, and that's what makes them such a menace as well. Now you can tell here, my root got a little bit broken off, but, whoa, where are my pruners? I still have the cane attached, but the root is out of the ground, right? So there you have it. Thank you so much. So what we're gonna do after we've got the root out of the ground and separated from the rest of the cane is we're gonna have some blue tarps laid out for you folks, and you're just gonna pop them down on the tarps, which we will then be emptying out into our waste pile, which I will show you where that is after.
Today we are in the Rich Franklin Park. So we're just going to start about invasive species. The rest of about it my friend will tell. So today we will cut off some invasive species like blueberry, and we will cut off this and we'll dig it in the lake, near the lake. So let's start. Yeah, hi. You know, like the wind is blowing. So this is the blueberry that we need to cut it, are native, and this is the invasive blueberry, so we need to cut it down to protect our. So I will tell you like how to identify the native blackberry in between the invasive one. The invasive blackberry has a thick stem and it is divided into like 5 stars shape, and the stem is of native is just like a round, and it is basically grown on the base of ground, but the invasive has big spikes instead of those spikes. So this is the whole invasive species that we have cut it down for to protect our native blue blackberry or any other that would damage our native species. So as you can see, this is a place where we have planted our native species, and we don't need to cut this area. The last week we did activity here and cut down a lot of invasive blueberries, and now as you can see this area is full clear and you can see only our ribbons because they have no leaves as well. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, they have, wherever we have just put some ribbons, they have no leaves. So that's all. Thank you. Bye. Thank you so much.